Hello, and thanks for checking out Level. Today we're going to talk about using the terminal. The terminal is a way that we can get to the command line interface of a device directly through Level. This is especially useful if you'd like to manage a device without interrupting the end user that might be using it. So I'm going to go here in my device list and I'm going to click on HRO1. And here on the device page on the left, I have some options. And under the Manage section, we have Terminal. And this will bring us to the command line of HRO1. I want to point out that over here on the right, we have the ability to choose themes. And so a technician can change the color scheme of their remote control session. I'm going to go ahead and stick it back on PowerShell. And now over here into the terminal, you'll see that it's very fast. It's real time. And as I type commands, the results show up instantaneously. The keyboard commands that you're used to on the terminal locally will work. So I can use the up arrow to cycle through things. We can also navigate through text by, for example, I can use the home key to get to the beginning. I can use control arrows to quickly move through this. I can use shift and I can highlight text. And so it feels very familiar. I do want to point out one thing that if you attempt to paste some text, I'm going to go ahead and just copy enabled here. If you paste it using Control V, your keyboard command, you'll get a message here that a modifier is required for pasting. And so in this case, we need to use Control Shift V. So let me do that. And there we go. So the command was pasted. That's the terminal. We do have another option to get to the terminal, and that's through remote control. Before I go there, though, I just want to point out that here on the remote control shortcut, if you click the down arrow and you click terminal here, it will take you back to the exact same page where I just was. And so that's a quick way to get there. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and click on remote control. All right, so here we are. Now we're in a remote control session with HRO1. Over here on the right, you'll notice that we have an icon here for terminal. And when we select that, we will get the exact same thing that we saw on the other terminal, where keyboard commands are working. I can hit up arrow. The only difference here is that it's in a skinnier window. We do have the ability to expand this to half the size, but I'm going to just take it back down. And when I'm ready to close the terminal, I can do that, and I'm back to full screen on the remote desktop. Well, that's it for terminal. We hope that was informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for using Level.